Hello everyone. As my previous post was talking about watching out for your symptoms and taking care of them before it's too late, I also want to talk about sometimes it's not just physical health, but we also have to look at our emotional health and well-being, because sometimes our mental health, everyone has a mental health, but sometimes it's in a state where it's fine, it's moderate, or it's severe with the health of it. So sometimes it's okay. And just because someone has mental health that is maybe moderate or severe doesn't mean that whatever is going on, it can't roll back or it can't be treated. And sometimes it's triggered by simple things around us, simple stress in our environment or our homes or everyday life. Things such as probably you failed an exam, probably a breakup, probably just anxious about getting some bills paid, or even the weather. Sometimes it stresses us out in a way that, because it restricts our movement. Remember, it's not summer, so we can't go to walk, we can't go to see a friend, we can't go to do certain things. So because our movements are restricted, then it could affect us mentally. So sometimes it's things that can roll back, and sometimes it's things that we can adjust. So I'm just here to say, if ever you feel like certain things are coming onto you that were not there before, and like you're losing coping skills, you wake up, you're still tired, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling agitated, you feel like you always want to talk, you just want to talk, or you feel aggressive, you feel like outbursts that you don't really have, things are just coming onto you that you don't really have. You just have to stop and check and look into yourself and say, I know sometimes it's harder to say when you're not in the position than when you're in it, because you're the last person to know that things have changed in you. But just pay attention, and when you see these little things start happening to you, do little things like going for a long walk if it's not too cold, if it's not too hot, do a little movements at home. Maybe if you have stairs, you go up and down the stairs, go for a long shower. If you have access to swimming, go for a little swimming, a little dragging. If you can ride, jump on your bicycle, go for a little ride. Get your head wet, play some music. Just try and help yourself. Maybe have something. If it's really cold, try and get a few hot drink with less sugary. If it's hot, try and get enough water, because sometimes dehydration also causes us to have this headache, and this headache turns into affecting the health of our mental. So I'm just here to say, just pay attention, and if it feels like you can't handle it, always try to seek medical advice. Try and seek medical advice, because sometimes we can't fix it. Sometimes you need to talk to somebody, seek medical advice, and it's not a weakness, it's a strength. Seeking medical advice is not a weakness, it's a strength. Because I was talking to a friend the other day, and I said to a friend, sometimes I feel like I'm so strong that I don't want to tell anybody how I'm feeling. And she said to me, no, you need to, get help or support if you're feeling that way, because it's not a weakness, it's a strength. It's a strength to understand what you're feeling and being able to express it and being able to seek help before it's too late. So it's not a weakness, it's a strength. So today, if you're feeling all these type of things, before it gets bad and start affecting you, people around you, your family, your friends, your children, and your overall health and well-being and everyday tasks, try to, nip it in the bud and stop it before it gets out of hand. So it's not always just our physical health. It's sometimes we have to look at, things that goes on in the mind and things around us that trigger them, or what we do, what we are going through. So sometimes we just have to stop, take a check, and fix what's going on around us. And if we can't, remember, please, 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 I can't stress enough, seek medical advice, seek healthcare professional advice. Do not downplay anything. Do not try to fix anything that is not fixing. If it's not fixing, get help. It's not a weakness. I repeat, it's a strength. Thank you. Happy New Year.